And sometimes you never know what's going on behind the scenes. So Ashton Kutcher was supposed to go on this date with this girl named Ashley, right? Y'all remember Ashton, right? You know, that dude from that '70s show. He did a couple movies and all that anyway. Again, he was going on this date. But at this point, Ashton Kutcher is a star. You know, he Mr. Money Boy now. So he don't show up on time. He hit her up. He like, hey, yo, you know, I'm showing up late and all that. She said, all right, baby, I'm just about to hop in the shower. No biggie. He said, all right, Ty. Shit. Now, this part's important. He called her. This conversation took place at 8:24 p.m., right? But he shows up to her crib at 10:45. He was hella late. He was rehearsing for his show, that '70s show. So he knocks on her door. No answer. He says, something must be wrong. I'm Ashton Kutcher. So he calls her. She don't pick up. Right? He looks through her window, but he said he didn't want to be that dude looking through somebody's window, so he kind of like takes a little peek. He sees that's a little messy, and there's red stuff on the floor. He thinks it's red wine. He says, all right, let me just leave. And this is where Ashton has a problem. A little while later, he gets a call saying his friend Ashley has been... He says, oh my God, when did that happen? They said the night of your date. He freaks out because he was there that night. So he calls up the police. He said, look, I ain't do it. They said, do what? He said, you know that girl Ashley that got... They said, oh yeah. He said, my fingerprints was on her door. You're going to see call records of me calling her, but I ain't do it. And well, the police believed him. And then they found out who did it. And here's where it starts to get wicked. It turns out it was this guy, the Hollywood Ripper, a serial killer that between 3 to 10 people. But that's not where it gets wicked. Where it gets wicked is they call up Ashton Kutcher. They tell him, bro, you're going to go up there, you're going to say what happened, and then we're going to put the Hollywood Ripper in jail. Ashton Kutcher said, all right, cool. The Hollywood Ripper's lawyer, though, says, I got other plans. His lawyer says Ashton Kutcher's story, in fact, listen closely, proves that the Hollywood Ripper couldn't have done this. Now, this all makes sense in a second. The Hollywood Ripper's lawyer says that Ashley was seeing someone else besides Ashton Kutcher. Ain't that right, Michael? Michael, Ashley's building manager, was brought to the stand. He said, yes, it's true. I was with Ashley. The lawyer then says, when did you last see Ashley? Michael says, the night Ashton Kutcher was supposed to pick her up at 8:24 p.m. Does that time sound familiar? The lawyer says, Ashton, didn't you call Ashley telling her you were going to pick her up at 8:24 p.m.? Ashton says, yes. The lawyer says, what did she say? She said she was about to take a shower. Y'all remember? That dude Michael says he was there when she got the call from Ashton. He said as soon as she hopped in the shower, though, he left. The Hollywood Ripper's lawyer was like, that's weird, though, because people called the police at about 8:25, 8:30, saying that they heard screams coming from her house. And again, Michael, you said you was there at 8:24. Either you're Usain Bolt in a mask or you did it. Michael's like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. I literally left. The detectives came in. They're like, you know, we cleared Michael. He was very cooperative. We believe he left. And that's when the Hollywood Ripper came in. The Hollywood Ripper's lawyer's like, well, I guess it's y'all's word against mine. Ain't that right, jury? The jury said it is y'all's word against his, but we choose their word. Hollywood Ripper, you guilty. The lawyer said, what? The jury said, yeah, there's too much other evidence. There's too many other women. We think he did it. The lawyer said, damn, what's the sentence? The jury said, no, there's no sentence. We just gonna give him the penalty. The lawyer said, oh, damn. Well, at least we tried. Hollywood Ripper, I take Visa and MasterCard. All right. Now, I don't want to get too into the Hollywood Ripper story because this story was supposed to mainly be about Ashton, but to give you a little bit of context, the Hollywood Ripper lived in Ashley's neighborhood and Ashley's friends said that he was obsessed with her. So that's what helped get him locked up for this. Now, all my folks on TikTok, is probably my last video on TikTok for the time being. But if you do want to see more stories, I'm going to be continuously uploading to YouTube, Instagram, and probably that new app. I'm probably also going to be starting a podcast channel pretty soon so people can listen to longer stories. So be on the lookout for that as well. Oh, I'm also going to be streaming as well. So, I mean, again, for the time being, to all my TikTok folks, it's been a fun ride, but, you know, check me out on other platforms if you enjoyed the stories. Peace out.